interracial marriages and so forth. It's right there. Not only there, he said it in Second Esdras. And it's sad, it's real sad when you think about how hard it is just to find a woman that will be a true Israelite and not be Gentile minded, or allow Satan to come in and change her spirit to be a Gentile and think like them. That's how Esau, who operates under this vibration of this devil or Satan, the serpent, beast, and so forth, he operating under that spirit. He have a short time, he goes down with much wrath. All you do is go back to the beginning. Adam and Eve. And he started working through that woman to get to that man. No different than when they did it in Willie Lynch. They went through the woman. So women got to be keen right now, very much so, because he's trying to get you. And that's how he'll use women to get through men. How many men have failed behind a woman? Oh yeah, it's all in here. It's all in the Bible. This ain't no joke, y'all. This is real. This is the real deal. First Esdras, speaking of that, 4 and 14. O ye men, it is not the great king, multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that maketh them, or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women? Wow. Women have, wait a minute. I gotta change those scriptures wore out, so I can't, I gotta get another apocrypha so I can make sure I read it right. It says, 1 Ezra 4 and 14, O ye men, is not the great king, O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women? Women have borne the king, and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. Even of them came they, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyards, from whence the wine cometh. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and without women cannot men be. Yeah, and if men have gathered together gold and silver, or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely, beautiful, in favor and beauty? And letting all those things go, do they not gape, and even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her? And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold or any goodly thing whatsoever? I mean, it let you know, boy, that may not mean nothing when it comes to that woman. It says, yeah, and if men have gathered together gold and silver or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely, which is beautiful, in favor and beauty? And letting all those things go, do they not gape, and even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her? And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold or any goodly thing whatsoever? A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, in his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father, nor mother, nor country. By this also ye must know, that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil, and give and bring all to the woman? Yea, a man taketh his sword, and go of his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion, and go up in the darkness. And when he have stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love, to his woman. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Yeah, a lot of men. This fits the category of a lot of men. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. It's like Adam. And now, do you not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him and Apame, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admiral Barticus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and taking the crown from the king's head, and setting it upon her own head. She also struck the king with her left hand, took the crown off his head, put it on her head, and struck the king. And yet for all this the king gaped, and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter, that she might be reconciled to him again. He could win her back to him. O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do this? Then the king and the princes looked one upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasses the heavens round about, and fetches his course again to his own place in one day. When you go around that circumference in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things. All the earth calls upon the truth, and the heaven blesses it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore. With her there is no accepting of persons or rewards. But she doeth the things that are just, and refraineth from all unjust and wicked things. And all men do well like of her works. Neither is her judgment in any unrighteousness. And she is the strength, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the most high power of truth. And with that he held his peace. And all the people, they shouted and said, Great is truth and mighty above all things. But you see, that man, he said the truth and women. You see how much time and how much y'all had to read on women to show you the power that they do have. But we got to be with our own women, as it says. Because Israel had went off and transgressed the law and married other women of other nations. And the Most High is not with that. He's not with that. Better recognize. Look at first, since we're dealing with racism, that fits right to the category of racism. First Ezra 8 and 69. The nation of Israel, First Ezra 8 and 69. The nation of Israel, the princes, the priests, and Levites have not put away from them the strange people of the land, nor the pollutions, that's filthy McNastiness, of the Gentiles. These are the nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, as it is written. This was written. To wit, of the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, all these so-called Africans, Hamites, Jebusites, and Moabites. Those are Chinese. Egyptians, Moabicans, and Edomites, so-called white people. For both they and their sons have married with their daughters, and the holy seed is mixed with the strange people of the land. And from the beginning of this matter, the rulers and the great men have been partakers of this iniquity, this wickedness, breaking the Most High's laws. And as soon as I heard these things, I rent my clothes and the holy garment, and pulled off the hair from off my head and beard, and sat me down sad and very heavy. Very sad. So what did they do? First Ezra 9 and 7. So Ezra arose up and said unto them, you have transgressed the law. You have broken the laws of the Most High in marrying strange wives, thereby to increase the sins of Israel. See that? By marrying these strange women, these different nations, women outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, you increase the sins of Israel. And now by confessing, give glory unto the Most High power of our fathers, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, and do his will. You can't get by this. Do his will, and separate yourselves from the heathen of the land and from the strange women. These women of these other nations. Verse 13. And with them the rulers and judges of every place, till we turn away the wrath of the Most High from us for this matter. The Most High is going to kill us for this matter. So what did they do? Verse 20. And they gave their hands to put away their wives, and to offer rams to make reconciliation for their errors or their sins. Verse 36, what did they do? All these had taken strange wives, and they put them away with their children. That's what we did. That's what we did. Look at because Most High is not with that. He's not with no interracial marriages. That's why he gave every man his woman. If you don't like it, take it over to Most High. See what your answer be. Look, Nehemiah, the 10th chapter, verse 29. They clave to their brethren, their nobles, and entered into a curse and into an oath to walk in the Most High's law, which was given by Moses, the servant of the Most High, and to observe and to do all the commandments of the Most High, our power, and his judgments and his statutes, and that we would not give our daughters unto the people of the land, nor take their daughters for our sons. And if the people of the land bring, that's all I want on that. Nehemiah, the 13th chapter. On the same day, they read in the book of the, verse 1, Moses in the audience of the people, that, and therein was found written that the Ammonite, it's the indigenous Japanese, and the Moabite, the Chinese, indigenous Chinese, should not come into the congregation of the Most High forever. Forever. The Most High deal with these nations. So how you gonna just make it be that he's gonna bring everybody together in one melting pot, and we're gonna be all one to be able to join each other? That's a problem we have now. You're supposed to be like, you take some black coffee. Malcolm has said, you take some black coffee, you keep on putting milk in it, pretty soon you don't have nothing. The black coffee is strong. We're strong. Our DNA is strong. You keep mixing it, mixing it, mixing. You become weaker and weaker. That's why people that's mixed, they call them mixed. Especially Edomite kids that have got together with our women. They really messed up. They be messed up. They don't know which way to go. They sometimes they Edomite, sometimes they Jake. They don't know which way to be. They got to take up for both sides though. They don't know it. They still take up for both sides. And some of them might hate Esau, but they still are Edomites because that's who they are. And their spirit gonna come out to be just like he would be, even though he ain't there. That's what we subject to as a nation. That's why we got to be strong. We got to overcome all this. See, Most High told us in Deuteronomy 7:3, when he gave us the land of Israel, that's what he told us. This is what has happened to us. While we sit up there and support them, we don't even support each other. Deuteronomy 7:3, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, this is the law, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Why? For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other idols. So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. So we couldn't stop that. And that's what happened to us. And by us mixing with these other nations, now we all jacked up. That's why you look at some that's take up from, well, they are them. They are them. Jeremiah 17:4. Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine inheritance that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. See, that's what we did. He told us don't do it. But we did it. We did exactly what he said don't do. And here we want mercy. Here we want grace. Here we want the Most High to bless us. And we doing opposite of what he said do. Daniel's 9:11. Yeah. Daniel's 9:11. All Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us. We just read a curse. The anger of the Most High will be kindled against us for marrying these other nations and weakening ourselves. Yeah, all Israel has transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done, as hath been done upon Jerusalem or Israel. As it is written in the law of Moses. We just read the law of Moses. All this evil has come upon us, yet made we not our prayer before the Most High our power, that we might turn from our iniquities and understand thy truth, understand the truth of the Most High. Still want to justify the things that we just talking about, how the Most High gave every man his woman, and every woman her man, of her nation. And we just read, he said, sow it with your own stock, with your own race, not with no one else. He just said it. In Ecclesiastes 26:20. When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all the field, sow it with thine own seed. That's your own sperm, brothers. Your own copulation. Your own lineage. Trusting in the goodness of thy stock. Where we come from. Our lineage as Israelites. So thy race is in the Bible. So thy race, which thou leavest, shall be magnified, having the confidence of their good descent. See? This is what we're supposed to be doing. 1 Timothy 2:18. Y'all all right? First Timothy 2:18. No, 2:13. Excuse me. For Adam was first born, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. See? Tell you, Adam wasn't deceived, but the woman was deceived. She was in the transgression. That's why we got to come up to a higher level of understanding that we can be able to recognize how what's going on and how it's going about. Since the woman is a weaker vessel, for them to wake up to be able to realize, man, you got to rebuke Satan. Show my shot, as we men do. Look at Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon, which is the devil, which is Satan, which is the serpent, which is the spirit of Esau, was wroth with the woman who represents Israel. When you read Jeremiah 6:2. Most High likened the daughters of Zion to a delicate woman, tender and delicate woman. And went to make war with the remnant of her seed. See? You're going to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High. It's us. And have the testimony of a Mashiach Yahushai. It's talking about us. Verse 12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So you read about him first in what? Genesis the 3rd chapter. Read about the devil, Satan then. Going to who? Going to Eve. So he's been going there from that point of time until now. Especially now, since the Most High say going to put a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. So men don't want to act right. I'll put a woman. She's going to put a woman up there. Compass y'all. You don't want to act right?